Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back for more Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. So I'm just starting out this episode with a little bit of housekeeping. You may notice that we are in Nyon, because I'm just kind of, you know, picking up stuff that we forgot, tying up loose ends, that kind of thing. And, oh, is that really how we're going to be tonight? You're going to open with that? But you know what? That's fine. I thank you because that means that we can only go up from here. We can't go any further physically up, though. This is actually above the level where you can fly. You have to climb up this mountain. So these chests are quite hard to get to.
Very weak.
Need to remember to open these with Simone. There's not actually really anything great in here, which is disappointing. I was hoping there would be, but that's alright. You can't win them all. But they put those chests up there. They're so enticing. It's like, well, you gotta go look at the very least. Now we can fly again. So this is mostly just me messing around. Of course, we still actually have stuff that we need to do. And I've gone around and looked, and none of the bounties that they're offering at any of the town halls are really easy for us to get to. And one of the reasons why is because we have killed so many monsters and cleared so many dungeons. So, you know, they're asking us for things like a Barrow White, a Troglodyte Queen, a Sapphire Ooze. Well, where are we supposed to find those when we've emptied all the dungeons? So that means that we'll probably have to wait until the month rolls over and they kind of regenerate new bounties before we'll be able to finish promoting Zoltan to Bounty Hunter. But that's fine, because in the meantime, we have other stuff to do. No problem. Let's see. Oh, before I cast this, actually, do we still... so we still have this, right? Oh, I almost forgot about this, too. I enchanted this ages ago and kept forgetting to show it off because we found this. And once we became Water Grand Masters, of course, our enchant item ability or spell is at maximum power. So this is really good, the 30 fire resistance and health regeneration. But I think that overall this is going to be better. Like 51 AC, that's a big jump. And yes, it does come pre-installed with metal abs in case you don't have your own, right? But check out this how it affects his stats. Look at this. Like, that is wild. That's a big jump. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe that's the way to go. As much as I hate to get rid of this armor, so say, well, now we have our own. Say, if you don't have some, you can just pick them up. Grab them from a store. But that's not actually what I wanted to draw attention to. It was this, the Heart of the Wood. A jewel like none you've ever seen. So there's another quest that I mentioned we could take care of, and we haven't done that yet. You may recall that here in the Talarian forest, the trees are alive, and they are terrifying. I'll grab that Elvish Toadstool, because you never know when we're going to need that. Yes, they are alive and terrifying. And so, with the Heart of the Wood, we have some power to fix that. How, you may ask? Well, that's a great question. So, here, of course, are the terrifying, awful, evil trees, right? Which we have found out, you know, those are killable if we need to. We can deal with them. I'm going to steal their money for sure. Just because I can. But somewhere deep in the forest, there is a specific tree we can find. A living tree that has not gone completely bonkers. That's just such a weird thing to talk about and a weird thing to say. If we can find that tree, which of course that is the trick, because I can never remember where it's at, then we can learn a little bit more about what's going on here, why the trees are like that. We can do something about it. This is Clanker's laboratory, by the way. Remember, we have a quest to come in here as well and like deactivate the magical defenses. So we will take care of that as well. Maybe not in this stream. Maybe we'll get to it in this stream. We'll see. First thing I want to get to is, there we are. They're going to provide us with a chest. We're going to open it. There we go. They provided us with abs and a chest. Dang, man. If we get some thick thighs and some biceps, we'll have a whole dude. Chris Hemsworth, you know I'm looking at you, baby. Well, I mean, if he was here, I'd be looking at him. Let's see. Where is tree? It might be down in the southern part, because this forest covers this, you know, the whole map, of course. It is the Tularian forest, after all. So we'll just have to follow the rail over here to the other side of Clanker's laboratory. Oh, there it is. That's it. See, it's a different color, so it does stand out. I'm still going to grab all of this treasure, though. Let's do that real quick. And if we see any others, if I fly past one and don't spot it and slow down, let me know. There's one. I think this is it.
There's no room.
Okay, here we go. Where are you? There you are. So he's got this weird, like, grandpa face, right? Ugh. There we go. You can't actually click on it, you just have to kind of walk up to it, and it's an event trigger that activates. Ah, travelers. The tree speaks very slowly. How are you today? The trees are quite disturbed, angry. The heart of the wood has been stolen by walkers. The walkers will pay in blood until the heart is returned. Well, lucky for us and unlucky for the Mercenaries Guild of Titalia and Mr. Niles Stantley, who tried to strong-arm us, leveraging that Alicorn wand of fireballs that his associate Mr. Malwick gave us at the beginning of the game with which to cheat the contest on Emerald Island. His extortion attempt backfired on him, as you may remember. If you missed that stream, of course, by all means, hop over to my YouTube channel, and you can find the whole playlist for Might and Magic 7 there. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, then you probably have already seen it, but if not, scroll back. Either way, when we took our revenge on the foolish Mr. Stantley, we acquired the Heart of the Wood in one of his secret storerooms, which we will now give back to the oldest tree, because we did not have this quest at the time, obviously, right? And in fact, I don't think it even registers as a quest. It's just like a secret thing you can do that you get an award for. But it's free experience points, because since we already have it in our inventory, we could just do this. Are you the same walkers I just talked to? You all look alike to me, but the talking is good just the same. Do you have time? Let me name my ancestors. The tree sighs happily and begins. Leaf Point, who spawned Spotted Bark, who spawned 3 branches, who spawned... Yeah, exactly. I feel like he's very, very whatchamacallit. Treebeard. Let's see, we've got one of these chests here. Is it this one? They all have stuff in them. What you have to do to complete the quest is, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it's a specific chest or if it is just any of these chests, but you have to, I think you have to put the heart of the wood back into one of the chests. Maybe. And then speak to him again. Is that not it? Maybe you have to throw it at him. It's always the small details I have trouble remembering. Let's see. Well, oldest tree. Is there a problem? I wonder if that's what it is. Maybe we can't complete it because it's a light side quest. Ah, dang it. I think that's it. I'm so used to being light side, and because we're Path of Dark, crud. Okay, well, that was a waste of time then, because that means this is useless. Dang it. I can run from myself, but I can't run from my failures. So the part of the reason I've had Zoltan carrying the Heart of the Wood around in the first place is because I think I vaguely remember that it is, like, that's the Ranger Lord quest, which is the light side version of Bounty Hunter. So that would be his promotion quest if we were good guys, but because we are villains... Oh, kill a power lich. Well... Phooey. Okay, well... If nothing else, I suppose that means, then, that we're free of it. We don't have to worry too much about it. We can put the gem away, and we'll just go on. And if I find out differently later, then, of course, we will still have it. Go. There it is. I would rather look a fool than waste too much more time. Because we do have other stuff that I want to do. So, we're going to move right on along to that.
Need a new weapon?
Let's get rid of all this crap.
Thanks. Come again.
And then,
See anything you want?
our goal for today is to get that dragon egg that we didn't get last time, remember?
Thanks a lot.
It's in the land of the giants, which we did not get to because the land of the giants is...
See anything you want?
It technically covers more than one map because we did the Titan Stronghold. But as one of you, I think, pointed out, the land of the giants is that place, Eofol,
Come again.
right? It's the area where we have not been yet in the game, one of the very last maps to which we have yet to travel. We're going to use the tunnels from Nyon. Of course, they dig tunnels all over the place, right? Everywhere. I'm going to see if I can remember on the first try which one is the closest. Because there are multiple locations, like multiple entrances. I think that this is the correct one.
Ow.
Oop. Oh, I forgot. Town portal erased our invisibility. Psst. We are at a level where we can fight our way through here, but there's no reason to do that if we don't have to, so. And unlike in the tunnels to underneath Stone City, these warlocks are hostile. Let's see, minotaurs everywhere. Dislike. And then of course there are the, you know, the evil eyes. I think this...
Let's get out of here.
Here we go. The tunnels to Eofol. A thunderous howl pierces your ears, provoking a feeling of dread. Whatever produced that sound is drawing near, with each step rocking the earth beneath your feet. Ominous, right?
I hope there's some gold in there at least.
And it's our old friends, the Medusas. Or Medusae? Something like that. So, anyway, this is a nasty place, and it's not somewhere that we want to be for very long, if we can avoid it at all. So, we're just going to try and pick the quickest path through, basically. Thankfully, we have plenty of opportunity. Oh, behemoths, remember those from the pit? See, we're just going to try and sneak around, get through here, and do as little fighting as possible.
I don't know.
We'll pick up some treasure along the way if it's convenient. Because we don't want to come back through here again if we don't have to. Because, see, so many behemoths. We may come back through here at some point, but... Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Whew! Okay. Goodness gracious. Going for it again. Oh, these tunnels are so claustrophobic. I'm going to do a small safety save just in case. Because this is very much a place where, like, if we bump into something, you know, it's going to really change what we're doing. Okay. Trying to remember where things are. And pick up treasure at the same time. I don't know why that's there. It's a graphical glitch. Oh boy. Floor cache. Okay, we've got to go up and around. Of course, they're going to block the hallway. Okay. Good. Yes, girls, go all on one side there, please. Haha, I think we're almost there, because I know it's kind of like... It's like over here, you come in this way and you have to go all the way around. Like, there is no easy way to it. It's all at different levels and things, just like the tunnels under Stone City. Because you know how the warlocks love to dig those tunnels, right? Ooh, that was close. You may also be asking, like, what is Eofol? Well, it's the land of the giants. Now, in the lore, it actually used to be the halfling homeland, which I think is interesting. It used to be the country of the halflings. They had their own kingdom. Not anymore, though. Apparently, seems like the Titans moved in and took it. Oh,
Well, I can't do everything.
oh, come on. Okay. You know we gotta get in there and get that chainmail. Come on, it's gold chainmail. Oh, right here at the end. Right at the very end. Okay. How are we gonna do this? It's gonna be like the Titan Stronghold all over again. I've got to watch their sprites. It's gonna be close because they've got wonky hitboxes. There we go. Okay. Phew.
I don't know.
What is that crummy axe doing here? Okay, see, right there is kind of where we need to be. I think, oh, do we need to go up that way? Okay, well, Oop. I just did that. I just did that. Why did I do that? There we go. Okay, well, now that we know that that axe is a crap axe, we don't have to get it. But I knew I was going to have to backtrack at some point. Because... Oh, there's like a tunnel up there. See, it's kind of up in the ceiling. But, yeah. It's just... I don't know this place by heart. I was never going to get it on the first try. Okay, let's keep an eye out here. I'm going to go south first. Because I think that leads upwards. Maybe... Yeah, see, I think this goes the way that we need to go. Maybe? Maybe not. Darn it. So you see, though, that there is a level above us, right? Is it back here? No, it's just a weird shape. Okay. Oh, wait. Aha! No. Okay. Well, at least this will get us the other treasure lying here on the ground. Okay, backtracking further. I'm gonna go ahead and save it again. Could be in one of these branching rooms. Anything? No. This one? No. Okay, and that... Well... Could be that. See, this is the section we need to get into over here, because the tunnel to Eofol, or that comes out in Eofol, is kind of like over here ish. There's like a whole side of the map that we haven't even uncovered. This is definitely not it. I'm positive, but I'm going to go this way anyway because we're already over here. And there is apparently free treasure. Ooh. And this is a green spot too, so... It's like that weird pool in Romthrax's cave. There's not really anything there, but like whatever. I hate these graphical glitches that make it look like there's a door. Speaking of which, oh man, look what we've picked up already. Just wandering around through here. A bunch of that golden chainmail. I love it. Ooh.
Powerful this is.
Ooh, my goodness. Indeed.
Very weak.
Ooh, that's not bad. Arms Master plus 11. I still think overall, though, that what he's already got is probably better. But we'll see. Okay, where have we not gone? I feel like I've gone just about everywhere. There's like a ledge you have to jump on or something. Okay, maybe there. Well, I want to do as little backtracking as possible. Just because I don't want this to be like, you know, the whole video. But I'm not sure how we get there. We don't drop down. We were in that room. So, that place is above us, I'm certain. This is so tiresome when I don't know where I'm going. Okay, now I just went to the south a moment ago, didn't I? Where did I? No, I'm in a different room. Okay, so let me try just going straight south down here. We're going to see if that leads where we want to be. Okay, that was these rooms. Had some treasure. Okay, so that is a dead-end cave. Okay. Since we're close to it, I'm gonna go check down there again. Oh my god, was it really that simple? I thought we came down here. Oh my god, how did I miss this? We did come down here, right? Or did it just fill in the map because we went by? Oh, I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. I mistook where we were at. I went up this way and thought maybe that was the dead end. Okay, well, that's alright. I would rather look stupid and get us where we need to go. Okay, whoo-wee. Let me dodge in here and grab this ore vein real quick. Simone? Yes, good. See? First try. Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. Dang it. Better save that because I think that was Aerodyne. Oh, it's Filt. Okay, well, either way. Free ore is free ore.
Very
Let's
weak.
see. Okay, they do have some stuff that's worth going after, so I am going to try to get down there and get it. We just have to wait for this behemoth to clear the way. Really? Really, bud? Thank you. Yeah, go off that way. Go away. No, not down there, like over there. Oh, over there is ideal. Please. Oh, now he's got a friend. Can you not? Can any of you not? I swear, I have all these buffs on. I was saving them for the Land of the Giants. But honest to goodness, some of them have only got 4 hours on them anyway. I may just start killing behemoths. Okay, you know what? There, see, we don't have to be afraid of these guys. Look at that.
Ow!
We'll clear a space to recast invisibility is what we'll do. Besides, we've not killed one of these yet.
It's just a cut, but I... just little old me fixed it.
Repair master, baby.
Ow!
Behemoths do, in fact, love to break your stuff.
Ow!
Lord. Okay, that was her catching it on her shield.
Ow!
Y'all, you've got to hit. You really do. I'm going to put Stone Skin on with Tuvok. It wore off long ago because he is not an Earth Magic Grandmaster, and that will help.
Ow!
This little one needs to go first. Yes, there you go. Step up, please. Gosh, they are so ugly.
He's dead.
Zoltan is so not
But I need
impressed.
it fixed.
Man, they really take a lot of
can't help.
killing. The ancient behemoths, that is. The other ones, I mean, they're nasty, but... Oh, there, shared life. Because we know that if Simone, her health is in the yellow, then she still has more body, or more health than the rest of the party put together.
Ow!
Lord. There we go. See, you have to actually hit them.
Tis but a scratch.
Ow!
Oop, what'd they break? Ah, her armor.
It's fixed.
There. Can have that.
I don't know.
The problem is that the ancient behemoths specifically take so much killing. They're like a dragon or a titan. They're, you know, up there, that top tier of enemy.
Ow!
So even though the other behemoths are not nearly as much of a challenge, these have such high health and defense that killing one of them, just even to get it out of our way, takes almost as long as it probably would have taken to just wait for them to move and go on without doing this. But we like to mix it up. I want to demonstrate that we are high enough level to do this, that like I'm sneaking through as a convenience, not because it's the only way we can get through here. For sure. And also,
Ow!
we just like to have a little action once in a while. Oh man, his armor as well.
Just little old me fixed it. Ah!
She's so impressed with herself every time. And it's adorable. There we go. We don't need any magic for the young behemoths. Oh, look, he's running. I hear Medusas shooting, and I don't even know where they are or what they're shooting at. What was that? Did you see something clip through up there? Something in another room nearby or on a different level, maybe sticking its arm through the wall.
Got him.
It happens. Okay, this is back the way we came. We're gonna go on this way. I don't know what those Medusas are shooting at. I don't know where they're shooting from. That's the thing, like there are Medusas shooting at us, and there are none in the room. But I just saw arrows fly past our face. We're not aiming at anything. Huh. See? There's another arrow. I think that's what I thought was clipping a second ago. It wasn't an arm, it was an arrow going by.
Just been cut,
Huh.
but I need it fixed.
Wild. Well, let's see if we can get up here. Our invisibility's shot anyway. There we go. Ooh. I don't know if we want to be up here, though. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is very silly. Okay. I don't want to fight all of these. So
Ow.
here's what I'm gonna do. Oh. After I repair
It's
Simone's
fixed.
armor. Haha.
That barely hurts.
There we go. This way. Oh, I think they tried to stun him. Or petrify him, and that was protection from magic kicking in.
Ow!
Gold belt.
Very weak.
Hey now. Plus 10 to all 7 statistics. Yeah, that's alright. It happens. Once in a great while, it does happen. We're resistant to paralysis. I think, because we do have, like, Grandmaster protection from magic and stuff, maybe it is time. I wasn't. I am now, so thank you for telling me, but I'm sure that I left it on Titan Quest because I streamed that on Thursday. So, hey, this is the best time to plug my other streams. So, yes. Remember that if you're not already subscribed, to come by on Thursdays for Titan Quest and Mondays for Final Fantasy VII with Specific Pixel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There we go.
Ow!
It's just...
Okay, I'm going to... do one
Ow!
of these. And... protection from magic is still active. Okay, good.
Ow! Ow!
This way, I believe. I think. I may be mistaken. No, this looks right.
Ow!
Ow. Ow.
Bugger off. Honestly, they're just pests at this point. Okay.
Ow!
That is a lot of cash, but I think, if memory serves, that we are almost there. Double checking to make sure that I didn't, like, run past something. Because I know it's in, like, kind of this area, or at least this part of the map. But I don't know. I haven't memorized the place by heart. I think that this is right. You have to go, like, way down, and then, like, all the way back up and around again. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna... Here we go. We're gonna run this way.
Ow!
Oh my gosh. Y'all are so rude, Medusas. Leave us alone. I'm gonna kite him this way and then go around. Haha.
Ow.
The last second. Let me recast Stone Skin. We really have got to get that up to Grandmaster.
Ow.
Oop.
Just little old me fixed it. Ah.
I want to make sure that, because they are hitting us as
Just
we go
little
by,
old me
that
fixed it. Ah.
stuff doesn't stay broken.
Ow!
Oh, there it is. I missed that gold entirely.
That barely hurts.
Haha.
Share
And
would be good.
here we go. Let's see where we come out. Ta-da! Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. You receive a telepathic message from Archibald, of all people. Uh-oh. My lords, my name is Archibald Ironfist. You've probably heard of me. It is I who, up until recently, was the ruler of the pit. Now, of course, we've met him in person, so with my retirement, I find myself no longer concerned with the affairs of state. I know that we were adversaries, but I am forced to ask for your help. Adversary? We were allies. In return, I think I can help you. I see that you're on your way to do battle with the devils, and I want to make sure it goes well. With the aid of equipment I have found in my new laboratory, I have discovered that my brother Roland, husband to Queen Catherine of Arathia, remains imprisoned by the devils in their foul, dwelling. Please rescue him. Not even I can bear to think of my brother in those conditions. To help you along, I offer this weapon. It was found by my loyal Sergeant Piradek amongst my advisor's personal belongings. I hope it helps. So, the reason that we are getting this message is because we're coming here early. Like, you have to come here for a quest at some point, right? So we're coming here before the game actually sends us. So if you were around for Might and Magic 6, of course, you will recognize this as a blaster. Almost certainly created during the Time of Wonders, indeed. Of course, we don't have the skill to use it.
I can't equip that.
So, we will deal with that later. What we're going to do right now, we are going to set a beacon, and let's set it over Temple of Light, because we can always go to Bracada. We can even town portal into Celeste if we need to. That would be awful, but... Okay. So, look at this. All of these pedestals. Lassiter the Slayer. This is the Grand Master of the Arms Master skill. We've heard of him. Now we've met him. Devil Ichor. Look at all of these pedestals. All of these free buffs. And of course there are, like, genie lamps and things like that around. And partially it's because...
I don't know.
See, look. More titans.
But a scratch.
But I need it fixed.
Landed right in the water. Psh. So, we will take advantage of this opportunity of being here to make the most of this map. We're going to snag all the treasure we can find. That kind of stuff. Where? Oh, there we go. Also, since we're here, I should do a safety anyway. So check this out. Make a wish, right? Can give you all kinds of great stuff. Can cast spells on you. Can boost your stats and things. This place is pretty nasty. Okay, so it's hard to demonstrate because we already have protection from magic on. But this well, it gives you all kinds of bonuses when you wish at it. But it can also do things like kill you. Just straight up kill you. And not just kill you, but actually eradicate you. Which is worse than dying. Because if you're just dead, Raise Dead will bring you back. If you're eradicated, you have to be brought back with Resurrection, which is a totally different, higher level spell. Now, thankfully, we do have that spell. Ironically, we haven't gotten Raise Dead yet. We need to fill out her Spirit Magic spellbook. But Protection from Magic will block most of those effects. So you can kind of abuse the Wishing Well. Actually, I need to recast Fly. Let's see, is there anything else? Protection from magic, I suppose. And then we'll recast invisibility, of course. Because we are definitely not here to fight. We are here to snag treasure. We are here to go in to the dragon's cave and get that egg. And see dragons everywhere. And we are also here for a very specific little bit of cheese. There we go. Some of the treasure, even though it's pointed out, is... we'll come back to this in a moment, too. Some of these items can be difficult to see against all of this brown background. This makes me think of Sweetwater in Might and Magic 6. And, of course, it's supposed to invoke that, or evoke that, rather, because this is where the Cregan are. Challenge of personality. Oh, okay, well, we'll come back then. Oh, look, they're all weak because that stupid haste spell wore off. Well, no harm done. Like I said, we're not here to fight anyway. But since we are here early, very early, we are going to grab the obelisk because there is one on this map, just like there is one on every map. Right? And once we have that obelisk, we will have all of the clues that we need to find the massive high-level treasure behind that riddle. So, let's zoom around. We'll pick up some more of this ore. Help me keep an eye out for treasure chests and things like that. And here we are once again above the level where we can fly, which is going to make maneuvering more difficult around all of these dragons. See? All of these dragons. And over there is the dragon cave, into which we need to go to steal a dragon egg, which is the other reason that we came here.
Ow!
Now they do have quite a bit of a horde down here. Enough that I would say it makes up for Romthrax not having one. But of course we would have to fight all of these dragons in order to actually get anything, from it. So a large dragon obviously makes his residence in these caves. The dead bodies near his home might have been adventurers seeking the dragon's treasure. Oh, they could have been.
I hope there's some gold in there at least.
Yes, so the Mega Dragon. A little bit different from these other dragons, right? Because you have red dragons, blue dragons, green dragons. These are black dragons. That's the most powerful single unit in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, or at least vanilla Heroes 3, not counting expansions that, like Armageddon's Blade, which added things like the Azure dragons. Okay, but just a black dragon by itself, super powerful. So that Mega Dragon is a boss fight that we don't want to deal with if we can avoid it. I won't say that he's not meant to be fought, because, I mean, he absolutely is. That's why he's there. But it's a case of, like, emerald and ruby weapon. Oh, Lord.
Ow!
Okay, well. They're hitboxes. He's right there on purpose, specifically to block the way so that it makes it difficult to sneak through here with invisibility. You can see how huge this guy is. Like, look how much bigger he is than the other dragons, even though they already have those huge wonky hitboxes. See, because the problem is, there's his little dot, which is at the center of his hitbox, so to speak. This is usually what I have to do, is you just kind of wait until he moves on along, and eventually if he goes down the hallway enough out into the cave, then he will clear the way. He'll kind of head out of the corridor. You'll be able to get past him. There you go. Just a little more, my guy. Go on. I believe in you. You can do it. Look at him sort of, not quite rubber banding, but twitching. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it before. It's like Lord Markham's mansion all over again. Trying to steal that vase. Now the good part is that once he clears the hallway, you are usually pretty good to go. Yeah, well, they're really not like that. You can see here when I right-click, that is what their sprite sheets actually look like. They appear like this because I have colored lighting turned on, or what's it called? Here we go. Tinting, I think. See, look, there we go. It does that specifically to make them more recognizable, so that you can tell the difference between them if you have trouble, like, seeing the different shades or telling one from another on the different palette swaps of various enemies. So that is an option that you can toggle on and off. Okay, I think... No, not quite. Dang it. thought that I had enough room because, see, the corridor widens just a little bit down there. That's alright, we've got 12 hours to wait. If he would just go just a little bit further. Come on, my fella. It's not hard. I know you can do it if you believe. Try hard and believe in yourself. Okay, I'm just gonna... Doodly-doo. Ooh.
Oops.
The first chest we've run into that she wasn't able to disarm. Huh. Unfortunate. Do-do-do-do-do. Goodness, where? Why are we all weak? Where is my egg? It has to be that there's a second entrance. I don't remember that being the case, but that's got to be it, especially because what's making me think that is that the inside of that map was not centered. So the question then is, where is the other entrance? And if any of y'all know what I am doing wrong, feel free. Do please point it out. And of course it's foggy on top of everything else. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything here. There are a lot of dragons here. Try to back up and get a good view. I started to walk up this way and then just ran into dragons. Let me look up so that I don't do that again. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, is that it? Oh my goodness, is that... Could I be that lucky after all this? After making a fool of myself? Oh my goodness gracious, I think this is it. Yes! This is the second part. And it's even green. Like there are no enemies here. Lol. Oh, okay, well I spoke too soon. That's fair. I deserved that. Phew. Okay, but this really do be it, though. Goodness gracious. And there is the egg. See, there's even more than one.
Ow! Oops.
Phew. Y'all, I'm wore out. I am worn out. There we go. Whew. Okay, I think we only really need one of these. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save that, but we're gonna steal the other one anyway. Because screw these dragons. You've wasted enough of our time, you stupid bastards. Okay. And now I'm just going to go way over here in the corner. Phew. And we're going to go back to Nylon. Oh, goodness gracious. And, let's see, should be nighttime, 5:02 a.m. We have just enough time. Oh, well, never mind. He's in a house. I was thinking before the shops close, but here he is. Okay. All right, you can see they're all worn out too, just like I am. So, a delight and a pleasure, lords. Have you come for business or conversation? Tor looks at you in astonishment. Yeah, I get it, my guy. I am also surprised. You really found a dragon egg? It's been more than a century since any warlock has both needed and found a dragon familiar. This will go down in the history books, that's for sure. My spell book. I need my book. Here it is. Tor chants a spell from the book, then taps the egg 3 times. The egg hatches, and a baby dragon crawls out of the shell. Well, that was quick. There you are. Oh, isn't he cute? Congratulations. No longer are you simple great druids, but warlocks. Of course, that's just an honorary title if you weren't a natural great druid to begin with, but nonetheless, something to be proud of. Indeed. And here's our little dragon friend. Ruff. Oh. Goodness gracious. There we go. Honorary warlock. And most importantly, that gave us a whole level, at least. Okay. Gosh. Exhausting TBPH.
Welcome, friends. Frog leg soup coming right up. Pleasant dreams.
Okay. Go at 6 p.m. That's actually good because, phew, this is the other thing that we came here for, right? The other thing we wanted to do. We're going to Lloyd's Beacon back because why did I set this beacon in Evenmore Island, right? Okay, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, where's 7? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And now suddenly we're missing another obelisk. I thought last time that we counted, we had them all. Okay, let me think. Help me remember, if you care to. We got Harmondale, of course. We know that for sure. We just got Eofol. We got Arathia, that's number 2. Talarian Forest, Avlee, Deja, Stone City, the Barrow Downs. Let's see, which one is number 7? That's the problem. I don't know. Wait a minute. Because there are some in the actual cities themselves. Like, we got one in Celeste, and we got one in Stone City. Did we get one in the pit? I don't know that we did, actually. We have time to go check. Actually, let me just... I'll do this. And let's go there first. Because I don't remember if we actually did get the one in the pit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember doing it. I think that might be it. Here, let me... This... Yep, see, right there. I don't think that we got it. I think that's exactly what's up. And you do have to have all of the obelisks. You have to have clicked on all of them before you can get the treasure. So, we go up here to the Temple of Dark. Because the only time we really came to the Temple of Dark, was to go in and get the altar piece. And we didn't come behind it. We stopped right there. There was no reason. There we go, see? Yes! Excellent, okay. Then here. I'm going to go ahead and save. Now, a quick double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, shoot, I think that's it. It's 7:15 p.m. We still have time. Okay. Nope. Why do I always click on air magic when what I want is water magic? I don't know. Okay, circle of stones here. Watch. $11.58. $11.59. Ta-dum! So, this flower, we click on it. You get 100,000 gold and all of this.
Very weak.
Okay, peasant hat, crap.
Very weak.
Plate armor of arms, sure, crap again.
Very weak.
Alloyed shield, we can enchant that.
Very weak.
Fairy wand of swarms, who cares?
Very weak.
Light bolt, can't use it. But we get some stalt-laced ore. That's the good stuff. You saw me picking these up in Eofol. These are Philosopher's Stones. These are the most powerful catalyst reagents. Okay. And you get the Hero's Belt and the Lady's Escort. This is what we really came here for. Oh, I'm so glad to have these. So the Hero's Belt is +5 to Arms Master, +15 Might, causes you to regenerate hit points, can only be worn by male-presenting characters. So Zoltan and Tuvok can wear it. Unfortunately, Siroma and Simone cannot. Designed for St. Percy, this belt confers martial prowess, exceptional strength, and regeneration. St. Percy used the belt quite extensively, but even with its help, he wasn't able to stave off death at the hands of Romthrax the Dragon. So, yes, Romthrax. Now, of course, since it's got a bonus to Arms Master, we're probably just going to give that to Zoltan. Because remember, he also lost his HP regeneration when we took his chainmail and changed it out for that other new chainmail that had the higher AC. Lady's Escort, this is the flip side, okay? It's water walking, feather falling, of protection, female presenting only. A magical escort designed by the mage Terax for one of his female friends who had to travel quite far to reach him. The ring protects the wearer from elements, falling, and drowning. Unfortunately, she traveled to Arathia, and the ring disappeared soon after. Yeah. You remember Terax. That is like the Crystal of Terax. He was the original Archmage who kind of codified the 4 elemental magics, and then he used them to form the crystal, which split light off into the paths of light and dark magic. So finding the Crystal of Terax was your Archmage promotion if you were a sorcerer, your final 3rd tier promotion back in Mind Magic 6. Okay, so let's see. Personality, luck, spirit, speed. I think it's probably going to be that personality, honestly, because she has so much of that it's like whatever. So here we go. Check that out. 10 resistance to all elements, which is great. Okay, and then for him, unfortunately, we already did some shuffling around and moving of equipment to give him this belt, because that allowed him to keep spell regeneration. We do want him to have that, because once he gets promoted, he is going to be an expert in all of these different 7 types of magic, right? So, nonetheless, overall, this is going to be a better belt. Especially because he has so much, like, luck anyway, that it's not losing that much. But also, look here. doesn't really tell you this, but it also gives you plus 10 to protect from all elements. See, that is not listed. Nevertheless, okay, so she's got the one that's plus 10 to all 7 statistics. His is luck plus 9. And hers is just regenerate hit points. So it looks to me like this is an upgrade for Tuvok because his is just straight luck. If he is regenerating spell points, that means that he does not need these. Oh, but he's already wearing the Forge Gauntlets. Okay, so we'll find him something else that regenerates spell points. It's not critical at the moment, and we have options. We can find something, so... Let's see. Since we're already open, pure accuracy. I think Tuvok's gonna need that. Nice. We picked up some other black potions as well in Eofol. We got another pure accuracy, pure endurance, pure endurance. We only bought a couple of those. So let's see. Who has the lowest endurance at this point? It's the two of them, I believe. So, there we go. She can have one. And he can have the other. It didn't do much for his hit points, unfortunately. But I do like the look of those stats a lot better. And then, let's see. Accuracy... I think at this point, maybe everyone has drunk a pure accuracy. Okay, we know he just did. Yeah, see, you can only benefit from each of these potions one time, so... Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so we did that. I don't know... Is that marked in your awards? I don't know if it is, actually. I don't think so. No. Okay, well, that's a shame. Because it is completely optional. You have to decipher those clues. You know, like, you choose to come here once you figure out what the messages actually say. By the way, which I should explain. Because I breezed past this. So... I think I might have mentioned in a previous stream, but when you have all of the clues, what happens is if you type them out vertically and read them down in columns, then they tell you a message. So you can see right here, for example, P-I-R-A-T-E-S, and then, of course, an underscore represents a blank space, F-I-V-E. So the first line is Pirates 5, right? So if you read the whole thing out, it says some Pirates 5, 1 survives, something about gold being under the sand, and then it says something about a flower at the witching hour blooming in a haunted land. So that is what tells you the haunted land, of course, is even more an island because of the curse that causes the dead to rise. The witching hour is midnight to 1 a.m., which is, I mean, you can debate that. Other people will tell you different things or tell you that it occurs at different places depending on what you believe, you know, what you've read and where you're sourcing that information, but what have you. Under the sand is a little confusing because obviously this is grass. So really what you have here is it's the circle of stones is one of your biggest clues themselves because they're kind of out of place. And it helps that you've seen the other circles of stone for like the Druid quest. So you know that this is not one of those. I think there's a letter somewhere that talks about destroying the Druid circle, that the clerics of the sun and the moon, when they were fighting, accidentally destroyed it, and the clerics of the sun felt really bad about it. So that gives you like some lore to imply that that was at one point a druid circle, like the other three, but it's not now, and you can see that it's visually represented differently, so that helps you to differentiate it. all of that to say, right here, the only actual sand in terms of the terrain anywhere in the Evenmorn Islands is right here by the Master Merchant Trainer's house. So it's a bit of a, not quite a red herring, it's just a kind of a poor clue. They could have done a little bit better with it. Because you have 1 hour in game time to figure out where that's at, to see the flower appear, or to find it and click on it in order to dig up the treasure. So if you don't put the clues together, or if you don't figure it out, if you don't wander by and see it by accident at the correct time, which is difficult to do, then the treasure is basically unobtainable. So it's a good thing that I already knew where it was at. Well, so that is another quest down for all of the all the trouble that it took to do so, for which I apologize. I keep making excuses and saying that I don't play the Path of Dark that often, which is true. So, you know, I have my reasons for not remembering that there's an entire second entrance to the Dragon Caves, but at the same time, it is what it is. So we need to decide what we're going to do next time. I mean, obviously, we need to level up again. We're going to be level 45 when we come back. And then we've got some more quests to do. It's the wrong book. I will keep checking the town halls, and we will eventually get this. We will get these bounties done. So we've already been doing a lot in Nyon. Maybe we should tackle this one next. We'll find the case of soul jars. Of course, we've got Clinker's laboratory. We need to go into the maze for 2 quests, actually, because, see, we have 2 of these statuettes, remember? We can't place them effectively and end the quest and turn it in until we have the 3rd one. Well, the 3rd one is in the maze. So we have to go to the maze in Nyon, retrieve Haldar's remains, and find that statuette, and get back out alive. Easier said than done, but at the same time, you've seen, we can kill dragons, we can kill behemoths. We haven't fought one yet, but I'm sure we could kill a titan. So it may be a bit of a slog, but we've been doing a lot of invisibility heists and things like that anyway, right? Like, there's been a lot of that going on, so, you know, maybe it actually is time for a good old-fashioned dungeon crawl where we just go through like we haven't done in a while. Since we got the invisibility spell, we've done a lot of dodging around. Let's go back to basics, and kind of like at the beginning of the game, we'll just kill our way through a dungeon. I think the last time we did that was, well, I suppose it was the Mercenaries Guild when we took our revenge on Niles Stantley. So, yeah. We're not going to be able to effectively do that in Clinker's laboratory. Not really. And in Thunderfist Mountain, we can do some of that, as you've seen. But it may just not be worth our time to dodge around invisibly. We may be better off just killing everything in order to find the soul jars. So, because of all the twisty-turny and the overlapping nature of Thunderfist Mountain, there's just quite a bit to it. It's a very... well, you've seen what it looks like on the inside. It's a complex map. So, hit me up. If you're not already following me, go follow me on YouTube, on Twitter, Facebook, and Pillow Fort. And be sure to leave your comments underneath this video when I upload it, or tweet them at me. Come over to my Pillow Fort blog, message me there, or comment on my video when I upload it, and so forth. And let me know if you would rather go to Thunderfist Mountain after the soul jars, if you would like to go ahead and go into Clinker's laboratory, or if you want to head into the maze and complete those 2 quests. I'm up for whatever. As always, y'all are in charge, at least when it comes to this part of our quest. So, tell me what your thoughts and feelings are on that between now and next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York and Miami time in the United States. And, we'll have another stream then with some more Might and Magic 7. Until then, I am going to take these folks who are just plumb tuckered out and have them rest at the inn, and I'm going to get a little rest myself. And y'all do the same. I'll catch you next weekend, and as
The
always...
store is closed.
Really? Well, anyway. In or no in. Thanks for playing.